Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be breaking down the Flash Season 9 promo that we got. Kind of a teaser trailer, but this is 100% from the CW. This is not fake or edited or anything. I promise you this is legit. I know we went through a whole thing a few weeks ago about fake trailer that everyone believed was legit. I am promising you this is legit. And we're going to be breaking it down in this video. If you guys enjoy the video, hit the like button down below, subscribe for new, notifications on. Let's watch this promo and continue with the video.
You have been through a lot in 9 years, and I'm very proud of you.
It's not over yet. I need your help to save the world. I have nothing to live for. Yes, you do. I'll show you.
Done, Barry?
None. We can do the impossible. Flash! Let's do this one last time.
The Flash final season begins February 8th, free next day, only on the CW.
So it opens up with a view of Star Labs. Nothing's really changed. There's still that hole there. And then we go to Barry. I don't really know where he is. You would assume Star Labs? That or like, I don't know where he is, but he's unmasked. And he's in the Flash suit, and you can see, like, red energy spiking through him, and he looks, like, to his left. You would think that's a speedster. That or something relating to Frost, which I will bring up again later in this video. Then I'm assuming it's Barry and Iris in bed. We see their hands, holding hands in bed. I'm assuming that's Barry and Iris. Then we see Joe, or hear Joe, sorry, telling Barry that he's proud of him, that he's been through a lot over the past 9 years. It kind of sounds like a goodbye speech. So that makes me wonder if Joe's leaving like really early on this season, like in 902, 903. But then Barry's saying there's more to be done. This is not it. And we still have a few more things to do. Now, the way Barry was saying that, it makes me feel like maybe Iris, we learned that Iris is pregnant in the premiere in 902, and they're deciding to protect their family and to protect Iris, that Barry will quit being the Flash for a period of time, and season 9 is Barry's last run for a while, and what that means is Barry's going to be a father to their kids while someone protects the city while he's away for countless years. We honestly know if that does happen. The Earth Prime Comics did confirm that Barry's still the Flash in the future alongside Bart being Impulse, Nora West-Allen being XS. So if they do go down this route, Barry not being the Flash isn't permanent. It's just going to be for a while. I do think that's where they're going. Frankly, I like that. I think it fits Barry pretty damn well for him to do that. To choose being a father over being a superhero and protecting his family. Especially when them being so young and having these powers. It would be kind of challenging for Barry to be the Flash and be a parent at the same time, let alone the parents' superpowers, kids with superpowers. That's obviously challenging to do. We see that in Superman and Lois even. No matter what you think of the show, the matter of the fact is, Clark has a hard time teaching his kids to be superheroes when he's off being superhero himself. So I think Barry's going to go down a different route, but at the same time, he is still the Flash, and there's still a city to save while he's, they're wrapping this up. Then we see, I'm assuming Hartley Rathaway. We don't actually know till a little bit later in the promo. No idea what he's carrying, by the way, in a parking lot. Then we see this forest shot. Now, this forest shot may look familiar to you if you've been watching the show for a while. I'm 99% sure this is a scene where in 614, it was when Grodd and Barry were merged, or they were like in each other's minds or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's what that scene was from. Then we see Barry waking up, I'm assuming from a nightmare, because it's in the middle of the night. So I will talk about this a little bit later, but I have a feeling it's related to Red Death. Maybe he's like visioning, Red Death. That or, because remember, this season takes place, the premiere, is 1 week after Thawne, the big battle between Barry and Thawne in 820. So I wonder if Barry's like having nightmares about it. Like wondering if Thawne will come back and, anything else in the new Next Force Avatar. Maybe he has nightmares about that. But this is heavily something related to the Flash, about Barry being the Flash, and it's obviously nightmares causing it. Then we see Barry in a forest. Now, I don't know if it's the same forest from that previous scene. I'm assuming it is. Saying that he needs your help to save the world. We don't know who the hell he's talking to. My voice pretty much just cracked 10 different times in that sentence. We don't know who he's talking to. I can't imagine it'd be Grodd. It'd be cool if it was. But who the hell would be in the jungle? Or the forest? Who the hell would be out there? I mean, it can't be Mina. Mina, let alone she has super speed, she's not going to be out hiding in the forest. So, whoever the hell is out there, Barry traveled a long way to find him or her and is going to need their help. So, again, I can't imagine it's Grodd. Would it be nice? Yeah, because we haven't seen Grodd in 6. The back half. So it's been 2 years, so it'd be somewhat nice to see Grodd again. And with Barry looking up, not like at human level, it makes me wonder maybe he is talking to Grodd, because he does make that kind of like, not begging, but really wanting his help, or her help. So I do think it's Grodd, or on some level a gorilla. If it's not Grodd, the more and more I think about it, it's probably Grodd. Because again, who the hell else would be out in the jungle? Then we go to a shot of the premiere date, Wednesday, February 8th. We already knew this, but just for more confirmation. I saw someone say that this could be the cosmic treadmill in that background where it's like all smoking. It's something in Star Labs. I don't think it's a cosmic treadmill. It might be. Then we go to Hartley, Rathaway, aka Pied Piper, who we knew was appearing this season. We knew that from 905 set photos. But this is much different than we saw in set photos. This is a new scene, which means he is recurring in this season, at least in the first half. With Hartley saying that he has nothing left to live for, and Barry as a Flash is on scene with the really amazing lighting, by the way, from cop lights in the background, saying that if Hartley goes with them, there can be a way for him to get everything back. I'm assuming this is related to Roderick. If you remember in season 6, I think it was in 6, it was the first episode Godspeed appeared in for Eric Wallace, and in the back half of season 6, and we were dealing with Roderick, Hartley's boyfriend, and how Barry caused him to be in the state he was in, and Barry helped save him, and then they kind of ended on good terms. I'm assuming something happened to Roderick for Hartley to be going back to breaking and entering, and for Barry to be willing to help him. Then we see Captain Boomerang for the first time. Owen Mercer, or Owen, whatever the hell his last name is. I thought it was Mercer, whatever the hell it is. Comic accurate Captain Boomerang, first appearance in the season 9. We're actually seeing him. Then we see Barry and Iris in the field together again. Why? I don't know why. I want to know why. Would be amazing. But they're in the field together. And we knew some set photos, but yeah. So then it goes to the final season. Shows old footage. Then we see, and this is the part that threw me off the most. We see the cryopod that Caitlin went into at the end of 819 and opened at 820. And if you remember at the end of 820, she talked, but we didn't know who it was. It was Caitlin or someone else. This is making me wonder if Caitlin came back and nothing happened, so they go to Star Labs, get Barry's help, and what looks like Cecile's help. It could be is it Allegra? No, it's Allegra. I'm watching the trailer on my phone. I'm slowly going through it. It's Barry, I think Mark, and definitely Allegra. So Barry, Allegra, and Mark. And you would assume Caitlin in the speed lab with Caitlin in that cryopod. Then they show a reuse scene, or I'm assuming it's reuse. Barry like pushing Mark back, not like really pushing him, but holding him back. Then we see Caitlin's hands show up on the glass of the cryopod. You can see Cecile like screaming in the behind the don't scene. You see Goldface again. We knew he was appearing. Then we see someone grabbing a gun. I'm assuming that's Iris or Cecile. Because she does have a ring on. So that's like my assumption of being that's Iris. I don't know where that is though. It doesn't look like anything in Star Labs. Could be wrong. Then we see a cloaked figure. Could that be Oliver? That's not Oliver, is it? There's no way that's Oliver. I mean, it's really cloaked. I mean, that's a damn cloak. If that's Oliver, I'm going to lose my There's no way that's Oliver, is it? I can't see the face. It's so dark. I'm literally breaking this trailer down. So I'm going through it as slow as I possibly. There's no way that's Oliver. Now my mind's set on that being Oliver. It looks like a black cloak, but at the same time with the lighting, it looks like it's kind of like dark green, which is Oliver's cloak. Who the hell wears a cloak on the Flash? Can someone tell me in the comments if you're still watching this point? If you remember anyone on the Flash wearing a cloak and a hood, please tell me who, because now I'm like hoping that this is Oliver. I'm really hoping this is Oliver now. It looks like him. The hood going over his face, and the way his hands are positioned, his arms are like going across in front of him. That really looks like Oliver. There's no way they would put Oliver in the promo, right? Like they would put that in a trailer. He's not walking or anything, he's just standing there. Whatever. Then we see this weird, like, mask thing. I don't know what the hell he is. Some people were saying Ragdoll 2.0. Possibly, but we got Ragdoll post-Crisis, so this can't be a Crisis change. I'm sorry, this cloaked figure has to be Spectre. It can't be. There's no way it can't be the Spectre. The way he's standing, that's a Spectre. I don't care. That is 100% the Spectre. It has to be. There's no one else in the universe who wears a cloak and a hood at the same time and has their arms positioned exactly like the Spectre did in Crisis. There's no way. Is it? Oh my god. I'm going through a midlife crisis trying to figure out who the hell this is. It's going to drive me nuts. Steve was in Vancouver when they started filming 901 or 902. Is that the Spectre though? It looks like it is. I swear to God, if you pause it when it says Blink in the trailer, and that cloaked figure, it literally looks like Oliver's stance when he was a Spectre in Crisis. He had his arms out in front of him folded. He had that long cloak with his hood over. And the hood and the cloak never really matched entirely. They're always like off a little bit on the colors and the materials. Because it was the Green Arrow's hood used instead of the Spectre's cloak, I think it was. That really looks like the Spectre. The more and more I think about it, the more and more I look at it, the more and more I see Oliver. Okay, I need to quit looking at it. Then we go to Chester and Star Labs. I think it was reused. Two reused Barry scenes. We see Barry and Iris. I think it's Barry and Iris. There's Cecile. Is this Cecile? It might be Cecile. Barry and Cecile hugging her Barry and Iris. And then we see Barry and Iris kissing. And then it goes to Barry saying one last time. And we get a really cool shot of Barry being zoomed in. And then we get a really cool outro thing. I'm going to keep coming back to that blind part, or the blink, where it says blink in the trailer. I'm sorry, now I can't see the Spectre. That's all I see now. I would be... Who the hell else wears a cloak in the Flash? I'm trying to think here to come up with every possible excuse. It's not Hartley, right? I mean, we saw him walk out in that. But it wasn't like that. No, that's not Hartley. Hartley's has a rope around him or something. Hartley's like a trench coat. This is like a full-on cloak that we see in the scene. Whatever. If it's a Spectre, then I called it. If it's not the Spectre, then I called it, alright? We'll go with that. But this trailer, or promo, sorry. This promo... I think it's heavily interesting because this could be teasing that we're going to be getting a teaser trailer soon. Or not teaser trailer, full-on trailer. I mean, I've been saying this for months now, that if we were going to get a trailer, it probably would be in December. I mean, we're on December 14th. We have, 2 weeks left of December? I'd be somewhat surprised if we didn't get a trailer for Flash Season 9 this month. But I do think while they're working on the trailer, this is what we're getting. Which, again, also makes me wonder, are we not getting a trailer till January? Because this isn't a trailer. The CW account on YouTube, as far as I'm aware, has not posted this at all. All it came from was the CW itself on the channel. Yeah, CW channel has not posted this at all. That does not mean it's legit. It just means it's not nothing major to post on the YouTube channel. I think what it is that they are setting up a trailer. It's just taking time because they're trying to get the effects done for all the episodes. And I do think whenever that trailer releases, we will see Red Death. You can't tell me we won't see her in that trailer. I think that's why we didn't see her in this little promo that we got. Because maybe the effects are still being put into place. They didn't want to show a crappy Red Death. Or, with crappy visuals, I should say. I do think that's why we're not seeing her. That or they're trying to make everyone think that we don't know, which is stupid. Because Eric Wallace literally said that Nia Null is coming back, and we had zero idea that she was. We thought, but we weren't sure. So, I mean, Eric Wallace doesn't really give a crap what he talks about. So if he were to hype up season 9, put Red Death in that goddamn trailer, and there you go, you get hype. Right, so I don't think this is the only promo material we're going to be getting for the Flash Season 9. Again, I think we're going to be getting a trailer. It might be in December, but if it is, it won't be till the week of Christmas or the week after. The last week of December, because that's really the only time. I can't see it being this week or next week. I mean, today's, Tuesday? Wednesday? So I don't know. I really don't see a trailer releasing the last week of December. I could see it releasing next week, but if anything, I do think 100%, if we don't have a full-on trailer by January, we're not getting one, because there's no point in releasing a trailer a week before the season even releases. Again, I do think this is setting up a trailer, but will they be able to pull it off? I think it's a question, and will we ever find out who the hell that cloaked figure is the other question, and I'm never letting that go, by the way. And I again, that's what we're going to be dealing with for the foreseeable future. Will there be a trailer? Will there be a full trailer? Or will it be another 30-second thing to hype up the season with Red Death in it? I can't imagine them bringing Batwoman and Ryan Wilder as Red Death back just to not do any promo material with them besides the promos for the next episode. You know what I mean? I would assume there'll be a trailer for her. You know what I mean? Because they did that for Thawne twice. They did it for Despero 3 times. They did it for Deathstorm twice. So you can't tell me we get Red Death and not going to do any trailers for her. I mean, to me, Red Death is way more interesting than Despero and Deathstorm. Maybe not Thawne, but, sometimes. It depends what they do with her. And, going into season, we're all 50-50 on what's going on with Red Death. That trailer would be justifying that. It let us know where the hell we're going with Red Death in this season. So we really do need a trailer for this season and not just some, let's skip over it and just release promos all the time. I do think we really do need that. Now, another whole thing that we need to worry about is, as I've been saying for a while now, we have countless storylines in the Flash Season 9, all of which are just overlapping, it seems like, which I'm not really complaining, but it is worrying. Because if this promo is taking place in 901, 902, which is what I'm expecting it to be, I mean, we're dealing with Barry thinking of a new threat coming into town, worrying about Thawne, possibly. I'm assuming that's what the nightmare sequence was. We see Barry in a forest. We see Barry dealing with Hartley Rathaway, Captain Boomerang, with Iris in the field for, again, whatever reason. Like, those are, like, I don't know if it's, like, all in the premiere. That's, like, they can't all be in the premiere. And Goldface, too? I mean, that's 4 villains. Possibly. 3, exactly. Whoever the hell Barry's talking to in that forest, and you can't tell me it's not Grodd. I mean, the way Barry was looking up, I mean, who the hell else is taller than Barry? You know, that could be, like, way up there. I mean, Barry's not, like, looking like the Eiffel Tower, but he's looking at an angle up. I mean, unless it's, like, another version of Oliver Queen in a tree? I mean, who else would be in a tree? Or else the house would be in the forest. Like, it would 100% be Grodd, you know, so it's just wondering, why is Barry getting Grodd? You know, why are we bringing him back? And that's a whole thing of, how is that going to play out for the story arc? And, you know, again, we're just going to have to wait and see for the hopefully official trailer. I do hope we get an official trailer and not some, again, promo photos or, I love those, by the way. We need an actual trailer and not a 30-second thing. This is amazing, and I loved it. I'm glad we're getting something for the Flash Season 9. Unlike Stargirl that got, like, 0 promotion for its final season. Or, well, we didn't know its final season at the time, but even then, you know, so I'm glad the Flash is still getting promotions for a season. It's just not that much. I mean, we don't have Comic-Con anymore. DC Fandom isn't happening this year. So, or at least the Flash doesn't have Comic-Con because they didn't show up because they don't have anything for Season 9. So, they weren't, I don't know if they were invited or not, but they have posters for them there. But, I mean, it's the same thing for Superman and Lois. So, it's just a whole thing of, we're in such a different era now, where it's like, it's so screwed. It's so screwed up because we're looking at, you know, again, we don't have anything to really promote the show besides the CW. Like I said, we don't have DC Fandom. We don't have, you know, Comic-Cons for the Flash because it's past filming. Or it's before filming, I mean, for the Comic-Cons. So it's just a whole thing of, again, when are they going to release stuff? And we shouldn't be waiting months on end for a trailer to get here. Like, we should be getting one now and not, you know, countless hours later or countless weeks later, I mean. So it's just a whole thing to me, and it's annoying. I'm glad we got something. I don't want to take away that I'm annoyed that we didn't get anything. I'm glad we got something. This was something. But it wasn't exactly what I wanted. I wanted a trailer. Not a 30-second promo that makes me question the Spectre is back. To that one little scene. Like, we need more for the trailer and more to learn about the season. That's what we need to happen. So, again, I do hope we get a trailer. I would expect one in December, like I've been saying for months now. Considering we got this, I think it's more close than ever for a trailer. If we don't get one this month, I would say definitely expect one in January. Whether or not it's a full-on trailer or another promo thing, I really do believe we're going to be getting another Flash, like, promotion type thing. Like, again, as a trailer, promo, or, you know, a teaser trailer. Which you could kind of call it a teaser trailer. I don't know really what we're going to be calling this thing. Whatever the hell it was, promo, teaser trailer. It's not a trailer, that's for sure. But that's what we're going to be dealing with. So, yeah. Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay safe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.